Welcome Aries, thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So we've got your May love and money outcomes reading, and we're using the mood tarot for you. So we're just going to jump into it and get started. Okay. So the first card that came out for you Aries is the Nine of Wands. It says you should see the other guys. It's very much in alignment with what an Aries would say. And then we've got yeah, we've got Four of Swords. So you've been through a battle, Aries. This is the card of rest after battle, and we've got him here, all bandaged up, fresh from a battle, where you are going to be going through one in May. And then we've got the Moon card here. Okay. It's talking about a road trip as well. Maybe someplace close to the ocean or water. But let's see. So we've got some air, fire, and then we've got the Moon card, which is Pisces energy, but sometimes Cancer. Could be in somebody's chart, don't have to be. We're going to get started with your money predictions, and we're going to start over on this side. This is generally the first part of May and the second part of May, but you know, energies are interchangeable and or fluid, so just take it how it resonates. It's a general reading, but what we're getting for you Aries, for those who've tuned in here, like financially speaking, yeah, I'm definitely getting that you've been put through something. You've been put through the ringer, maybe in April, or this is happening still into May, but you're coming in stable. Like you've gotten through, you should see the other guys, like you fought financially for something, or maybe at work, and you feel like you've gotten to a place where you can finally just kind of like take a break. You're still watching your back, you're still a little bit on edge, you got your guards up, but you're kind of stable right here. You have faced some losses maybe financially, but now you're getting things under better control, which is positive, okay? And with regard to love, with that card is showing like best case scenario, you're fixing things with the partner. If you've got a partner, you know, as you guys have both learned a few things, so better times ahead. Like this battle that I talked about financially could be actually occurring in relationships as well. But like I said, on the bright side, for some, it looks like that maybe you guys are working things out. However, for the rest of you, you know, you do find yourself waiting around for this person a lot, it looks like. Or, you know, are they just regularly disappointing you? Could be that they're just regularly disappointing you, or you're always waiting around for this person. There's something here that is got you a little bit guarded towards love, towards relationship. You know, maybe all they give you is confusion, right? Especially with this Moon card, Crazy Town card here. Just notice that that's what it says. Does this person drive you crazy? I mean, it looks kind of like for some of you that resonate with having a person of interest, this person could be driving you crazy, making you confused. You know, I have to say it because this is what I'm getting, so I'm going to say it. You know, if you at all sense that this person sees you as just an option, just know there is much better out there for you, okay? So if you feel like this person is seeing other people, interested in other people, or like you're an option, if you feel like you have to watch your back all the time or something like that, so that because you're suspecting this person of things, you know, this is saying, you know, there's much better for you out there. But either way, regardless what scenario you resonate with, this card, you know, just can mean that you're going to keep going. Right? You're going to keep holding on just a little bit longer, hoping for something of a miracle to happen here. You're not at the end of the rope, and you're hanging on to a relationship or whatever you're doing, whatever's happening in your love life, okay? So moving forward to about the middle of the month, we see you taking a break, okay? So if you're feeling overwhelmed by financial issues, you need to take a rest. Rest restores perspective. I think we got this card for Leo as well. Leo was not taking enough of rest. Their Four of Swords came out in reverse, so they were really wearing themselves out badly, and it was affecting all life areas. Where I see you doing, you know, you're doing something better, like you're taking the advice. Your doctor's telling you to rest, for example, then you're actually following through on that, taking the lead to do that, and that's good. Especially like if you're overwhelmed with this Nine of Wands energy. So you need a rest, and I see the rest restoring your perspective. But still, you're not out of the woods financially. It's saying that you're going to still want to use caution and care when it comes to your money in general here. And I'm also seeing that you might be separating yourself financially from something or someone too in mid-month, okay? With Yeah, I wonder if that has to do with relationships. Maybe some of you just decided, like, you're Nine of Wands, you're at the end of your rope. You've tied that knot, or maybe some of you choose not to tie the knot and just let it go. Something is happening here where separation is occurring for some of you. You know, we definitely see challenges in a relationship likely are going to be leaving you guys feeling drained and discouraged. And I'm sorry to see that, guys. Don't like to see that. I prefer giving you good news, you know that. But I'm going to tell you how I'm seeing it. This is what came out for you. So I'm seeing, you know, feeling drained and discouraged. So again, you're being just asked to carve out some alone time. And I see you doing that, carving out that alone time to really get in touch with your true needs. Like, what do you truly need? What do you truly want? And what do you need to heal now? Like, what's best for you to do now? And it feels like with this Three of Swords up here, that there is a separation that, you know, either has occurred or will occur potentially for some of you, or just feeling divided within yourself, experiencing some sort of heartache or disappointment leads you to just needing to reflect on what's important to you now and what you need to do. It's about putting yourself, like, after the battle, you come in and you rest. Like the traditional meaning of that guy laying there on top of his coffin is he came in from a battle, and now he's laying on the coffin that was intended for him, and he's reflecting on what he's been through, and he's taking stock of everything and giving thanks for having survived, and like maybe questioning, like, why was I the one to have to go through this, and what does this mean for me going forward? I survived for a reason. Like this, I came out of this challenge for a reason. Now what lies ahead for me? It's like kind of like contemplating, planning, thinking about the future. And essentially, big message, big word with that is healing. So some of you could be dealing with the breakup, and maybe that breakup needed to happen because one or both of you needs to heal in order to work on yourselves, and just know that whoever breaks up with who, it will be done with regrets. Like neither one of you is going to be like, woohoo, I'm just so happy and free to be clear, you know, free and clear of this person. Like you both are going to be feeling like sorry about something, about the relationships and the separation, its demise. Like you're both going to have regrets about that, for a lot of you. And then for others of you, it's just a breakup, like not necessarily a technical breakup, but a break for space, like space in the relationship. Needing time to go within, withdraw. Somebody here is going to be withdrawing, going within, taking space for the relationship, and absence makes the heart grow fonder in that case, okay? Going forward with the moon, back to talking about money, possible ups and downs, ebbs and flows with the moon. The moon controls the tides, so that's what we're seeing happen going forward, like financially. And so to navigate this more successfully, Spirit is just saying, you know, don't let your emotions affect your judgment. Not too much. It feels like an emotional time here, especially towards the end of May, but you're asking not to let your judgment be overly affected, because it can negatively affect your decision making with regarding to your spending and your money and how you manage your money and your finances. They're just asking you, you know, to use both your head and your gut. That will be very important towards the end of May. And then regarding love, you know, some of you are working on mother issues, or your person is working on mother issues. And by that I mean learning to nurture yourself more, learning to nurture others more. You know, if you didn't have a close relationship with your mother, and you could even have like the best relationship with your mother, but still they didn't, I mean, they're only human. They couldn't provide for you, or they had a different love language than you, and therefore there was some sort of a friction and some sort of needs that went unmet. So now it's time for you to learn what those are for yourself and provide those for yourself. Nurturing yourself more, maybe others more as well. So kudos to you if you're already like this, but I see you like healing some parental issues, likely mother issues, or dealing with somebody that needs to or is doing that, right? For others of you, this does show a highly emotional relationship that is tinged with illusions. So it could be talking about the relationship that I talked about for some of you earlier, and giving more information about that, or it can be talking about a pattern that you have, like being drawn to highly emotional relationships that are tinged with illusion or confusion with that moon energy. So pay attention to the red flags. Red flags aren't necessarily deal breakers, but it's kind of like if your check engine light comes on in your car, like you're going to obviously take it to the shop, right? You're not just going to ignore it. If you do, you're going to wish that you didn't. So basically something is coming up here regarding that. Others of you could just be like you're somebody with like this positive energy of the moon would be like creativity. So you could be dealing with somebody that encourages your creativity, which is nice. But with this being here, like in the outcome, this card says that, you know, the outcome is actually meant to remain a mystery for now. So like I can't tell you definitively. Like if this was a private reading, obviously I can't tell you anything definitively right now anyway, because it's a general reading and I'm reading for lots of different people. But if this was a private reading with this being here, I wouldn't be, we'd kind of hit like a roadblock. I might try to like defy the cards and pull some more to pull some teeth or pull some nuggets of truth out to get a little more clarity. But essentially this is saying that, you know, whatever is going to happen is needing to remain a mystery for now, because knowing it could do you or your person or somebody here could do a disservice. Basically, it could change the outcome that's meant to occur, that's on track to occurring. Like, it's not meant to be known right now. It's meant to be and remain a mystery for the time being, so that it can evolve over time. So in the meantime, you're just, again, main message here, Aries, is be kind to yourself and others in the meantime. So let's get you an advice card. And if the reading is resonating, please hit that like button and subscribe. It is free to subscribe, and I am growing my channel, so every subscription helps, and I appreciate you guys supporting me this way. If you'd like a private reading, my contact information is in the description box down below. Excuse me. And then I will be releasing love outcome readings for your particular sign of interest. So say you're here for a Libra, or your person of interest is a Libra, then you click on the Libra timestamp, and then we'll talk about like the future of that connection. So look for that. You can hit the bell to receive a notification for when I release that. You'll be alerted, and so you won't miss it, okay? So what guidance and advice does Spirit have for Aries regarding this reading, please? Can we get guidance and advice for Aries regarding this reading? We've got observe. Okay. So it says, not getting caught in the story or details. Total acceptance of what is. Step back, see the bigger picture. Yeah, because it looks like there's some cute confusion here. I do feel like this distance, you know, that could be telling us why there's distance in the connection, or distance needs to be taken here, because you need to be able to observe this from a distance in order to have perspective. If there's too much murkiness with that moon card energy, in order for you to see clearly, you need to take a step back, or a break needs to occur. That could be the reason for it. It's also saying you can't change what you don't acknowledge, but you can't acknowledge something if you can't see it. So that's another reason for that. Coming out saying to observe, step back, don't get caught in the story or the details. Yeah, it's kind of almost like being pulled in different avenues with different scenarios here for you guys, more so than some of the other signs that I did today. And I felt like, you know, always having to pull myself back to be like, no, I mean, we could go down these rabbit holes, but it's not necessary right now. You need to just accept what's happening, accept what's coming, and see it from a bigger perspective, like the bigger picture. Trying to resist will make what you don't want persist, so you need to sort of relax and be receptive. I would just affirm for what you want to see happen, and then take the necessary time to relax. Put yourself in that receptive mode, so that the good things that you do want to happen have a better chance of coming to you. If you're struggling, you know, just like if somebody doesn't know how to swim and they get tossed into the sea or into the ocean or into a swimming pool, the more that they struggle, the faster they're going to sink like a rock, right? This is asking you to sort of go with the flow, relax, but basically, like the waters are nurturing, nurture yourself, which was the main theme for you, Aries, throughout the entire reading, is to nurture yourself. So this is what I've got for you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I hope it was helpful. If you'd like a private reading, my contact information is down below. I'll talk to you guys next time.